Hey guys, Constance here. I'm just, bless you nubs, sitting out here on the front porch and looking over the garden. I'm looking at some cabbage that's going to get picked this week and thinking about what a year it's been. Thinking about how this farm, our A Good Life farm, has been such a blessing this year. It was a lot of work, but it was the most rewarding garden that we've had yet, and it was the most beautiful garden I've ever had. I've had some pretty flower beds over the years in all the places that we've lived, military housing and places that we've rented and all of that, but never have I had a garden that felt like such a blessing. I mean, just, it was truly a dream come true. And of course there were challenges. There's always challenges when you garden. There's always going to be pests. I mean, even the Garden of Eden had a predator. I'm just saying. But it brought me so much joy to be able to get out here and get my hands in the dirt and plant and build and weed and prune and all the things that it took to make this year's garden what it was. It really was such a joy, and I can't wait for next year. I do have a few things that I want to do, like add in the drip line for at least one of the gardens. Eventually I'll have both the gardens done, but I'll get it in it for at least part of it for this year, and build a couple more raised beds out here in the front garden. And you know, I always talk about how the garden out there past the barn is the big garden, but I was looking at it, and fence-wise, this front garden is actually bigger, and I think in the long run, this will just be the front garden and the side garden, or maybe the raised bed garden and the in-ground garden. I don't know. That might be how I have to differentiate it. And the rain is starting in again. You can probably hear that in the background. So here it is, the last vlog, the last video of 2019, and it's been a good year. There was a lot of things that went on. There was, of course, the garden that I've talked about, and there were baby animals, and there were several trips I went on. I traveled a lot this year, more than I usually do, and I loved every bit of it. And so, as I do every year, I create a look back video. And so, without further ado, here is my highlights of 2019. thanks for joining me here at A Good Life Farm, and I will see you in 2020. And until then, love and blessings.